What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy Grandma Goik out here about to disrespect Lloyd Cheatham.
Oh, and this is Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcaster's favorite podcast. What up, Rupp? We in this motherfucker. We just gonna come in hot.
Hey,
We just gonna come in hot.
Hey.
We got to talk about the Super
the
Bowl.
angry artist meet the angry grandma.
I think that's already copywritten.
I retract that statement.
Okay.
You didn't hear it here first.
You said Grandma. What did you say, Grandma Goik?
Grandma Goik.
Because bro, you coming in with the moo on.
The moo.
I love it. Can you stand up? Can you
Yeah.
just stand up? Show folks the whole kit and caboodle. Boom, there you go.
All right, got the whole moo. Had to wear pants, but it was a little cold.
That threw you off a little bit.
Yeah, but
because it's a little chilly out there.
I looked through
Man, let's go in.
Let's go in. Crack. My feelings on the moo. People think I'm like, oh, he's making a fashion statement. He's going out right now. No, dude, I just didn't want to put on a jacket, like a t-shirt and a jacket. I just got home from the gym. I was eating something and I got a little stain on it, and I was like, son of a bitch, I can't go to the podcast like this. So I got a moo. I mean, that's the real story, but it's a fashion statement, and like I'm just comfortable in my own skin.
I'm sitting here bugging because I'm looking. I just noticed you got the lace around the collar. You know what I'm saying?
It makes my tattoos look cute.
Like, my favorite though is you got like I think it's like a teal with like pink flowers on it. Not the other one you have.
That one. That's my old lady one.
Yeah, the one you rocked at Walmart.
Yeah, that's
with the Crocs.
I bought that at Walmart. Yeah.
You was representing Walmart. Shout out, give us a sponsorship.
Straight up. But
speaking of sponsorship, let's hit that first real quick.
Go ahead.
We got JC Quality Construction. He does everything from the 2x4 to the key to the front door. Hit him up. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast. He will give you 15% off all material. We got Nina's Candles and Nina's Chic Boutique with all your home decor goods, all your smell goods, all your candles. She's doing it all. We're doing big things with Nina's Candles right now. And then we got 6 Blessings Cafe and Catering from Tennessee. She's back and forth between Tennessee and Monroe. She does any event that you want, whether it be for 2 people or 2,000 people, she can make it happen. Shout out to Ruth Neal. And let's get the show started, baby. Let's go.
Side note for Ruth, is she from Monroe?
Yes.
That's how you know her.
Yes.
So you guys were been lifelong friends.
We've been friends since high school.
No shit. Like you and Dana were friends with. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Her and her husband stood up for us. Went to Vegas with us when we got married. So it's long.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah. Long-term friendship. Yeah. Shout out to you too, Mark. Even though you're a Michigan State fan, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, Mark, you got problems, bro. You got problems, dude. You got a lot of teams you could pick. Not that one.
So we coming through, man. We talking about. We got to talk about the Super Bowl. Super Bowl just passed.
Yeah. I'm the football. I love football.
That you do. I could give 2 shits sometimes because I'm a Dallas fan. And
I'm gonna talk shit about myself.
Okay.
I'm a bandwagon fan. Complete bandwagon.
Okay.
Tom Brady's first 5-year run where he won 3 Super Bowls, I hated him.
Okay.
The second one, I thought it was the best quarterbacking of all time, right?
Okay.
I hate Kansas City, but by golly, I love when they do that. Like Patrick Mahomes. He's fun to hate.
You like it when you're okay.
He's fun to. You've been fucking up all season. Your receivers haven't caught all season. All you have is a good defense. But what has everybody always said? Defense wins championships. We didn't think about that. A good quarterback and a good defense will make it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I just think their defensive coordinator called the game of his life. I think they made the proper adjustments. I think because everybody said it was a bore fest, the Super Bowl, because of defensive play. As a real football fan and like knows the game and played the game, a defensive showdown like that, dude. Kansas City,
I thought that
their
too,
defense and San Francisco's defense was, I mean, that was the toughest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well,
that was real physical ball. Like,
you know me, man. I'm not like a huge football fan as far as watch every single game. If I can't watch it, I record it, and I'm not down like that. I'm not on ESPN every day looking at stats.
I do. I'm not a stat guy, but I listen to what's going on.
But what I can tell you about the Super Bowl, in like the first quarter, I was like, what happened to Kelsey? Like the game before, he was unstoppable, right? And I was like, ooh, they adjusted, right? And then it was like the second quarter, it was kind of the same. And I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are in trouble.
What people don't understand about, everybody thinks Fred Warner is so scary as a linebacker for San Francisco. That dude Greenlaw that hurt himself, that's the only reason why Travis Kelce even caught a ball, is because Greenlaw got hurt.
Okay.
That's the only, I'm telling you, because that guy is great. But did you see what happened? All these veteran Hall of Famers on San Francisco, they all started getting hurt because they've been
pounding.
Yeah, they've been pounding. They've been playing hard ball, and that's what got them there. But that's also what got them. Like 7 people got hurt that game.
Was it? Damn, was it?
Yeah, it was like 7 people. And Greenlaw was the guy jumping, bouncing on the sidelines, and when he ran in, snapped his ACL.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a high torque player. That's okay. That he did not okay. That's by any means.
It's not a shock.
Yes, but that's not a shock because he's high intensity. Like that game was probably one of the most. That game looked like it was 2 dudes trying to shoot each other in the face with a fucking musket. You know what I'm saying? I think Brock Purdy. I thought Brock Purdy had to win the Super Bowl to become an actual decent quarterback until people stopped talking shit about him. But I think he played a really good game against a really good defense. He made a couple mistakes, but the only thing that the 49ers fucked up on was letting Kansas City get momentum.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
49ers are up 10 points with the ball. They turned it over. It halted.
Kind of like the Lions.
Yes, but it halted.
Halted everything.
It halted the momentum. Chiefs are down 17. Chiefs don't win the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Chiefs get that interception and go score.
Change the momentum.
Change the momentum.
Yeah.
That's what Patrick Mahomes said. He said the momentum's halted, and it was up to us to change the momentum to us. And they were like, "So momentum's real?" And he's like, "What do you fucking think?" That's what happens. That's
right.
San Francisco just did that to the Lions. The momentum changed. They just come out and started punching them more.
It's key.
It's key.
Let's dive in real quick to we got to kind of talk about the halftime show. Well, before we get into the halftime show, what's your thought process on the NFL is rigged? I got to hear your opinion on that.
This is great. So they said the conspiracy theory was Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers because the Super Bowl logo at the beginning of the year was red and white.
Right.
Red and purple.
Red and purple.
Purple, yep. So when that happened, now everybody's turning it around when it's San Francisco and the Chiefs that Taylor Swift, because every Chiefs game was watched by like some odd more million
extra
people.
25 trillion people.
Yeah, because Taylor Swift, right?
We're going to get into
They said they put her in the Super Bowl to get more views because this Super Bowl was the most ever viewed ever. More than the moon landing, everything. Right? And they said it was part of the script to make more money.
So Taylor Swift is now an NFL plant.
Taylor Swift got planted in there because they said The conspiracy theorists say that the NFL didn't want them to be right about the conspiracy, so they just took Taylor Swift to the Super Bowl instead, and let the Chiefs win all them games.
Okay.
Yes. These are people that don't get out and talk to people much.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Let me just say, because I got to dive into that, which is going to lead me into the halftime show. So this is my thought process, right? You have Taylor Swift, who is one of the most popular people in the world.
Yes.
Period. Right?
Hands down.
Nobody disagrees with that. I'm going to even jump in and say she is a great artist. She's a good singer. That's hard work and dedication.
And she's not stupid. She's smart with her money. She's a good person. She's a good individual. The fame is different because she's probably the richest and the most popular person in the world. But
and I'm saying
she hasn't had no scandals or nothing. The only thing you can say about her is she fucking goes through boyfriends, and that's where she makes her hot songs.
I'll give her that.
And I can't wait for Travis Kelce's song.
Right. But let's just say this: being one of the most popular people in the world, and you're dating a football player who is going to the Super Bowl, they're gonna put the spotlight on you.
Yep.
Let's think of on both sides, San Francisco and the Chiefs, who has a wife, girlfriend, daughter, cousin, sister, brother,
duper star,
whatever, that's a superstar.
No,
name
a super
one.
duper star.
Yeah, name one.
Russell Wilson has Sierra. They do put her on the screen, but not like Taylor Swift.
Hold on.
She don't pull more views.
So I'm going to say this. Sierra. I'm a huge fan of Sierra.
I like her too.
How many people in the world know Sierra?
She's not super duper star.
Does she even compare to Taylor Swift as far as popularity?
Tom Brady's wife was the best Giselle. We didn't know about the model. Nobody watches the model scene.
Bro, she's known in the fashion world.
Yeah.
She's known amongst the elites.
Yeah.
She's not known amongst everyday people.
Not everyday people.
So
Taylor Swift is in every household.
Let's go. Let's peel a layer back. Right?
Okay.
So what about when the Kardashians were on fire, and I believe Kim was dating what's his name? Anyway, a football player.
One of them dated Lamar Odom.
That was a basketball player. That was
Chloe.
Chloe, right?
There was. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
So the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian in particular, was on fire.
Yep.
Every single game, who did they show during the game?
Yep.
Sitting up in the suites, partying, doing all that. Who did they show?
Her.
Why?
View.
For views? Maybe. But they can only get those views because she was one of the most popular people in the fucking world.
Yes.
Right? So now, let's say Beyonce. Let's say she was dating Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
They're going to show her they show her 400 times, but nobody talks about that because it's Beyonce. They show multiple stars, but it's because they're on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things.
Did you notice that Blake Shelton didn't get his fucking nameplate, but Gwen Stefani did? Like when they shown them in their press box thing. The nameplates. They weren't calling out all the celebrities in there. They were just calling out a select few. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I noticed that. Because Blake Shelton, I like him better than I like Gwen Stefani.
Right. And so people
It's bananas.
Facts. I like Gwen Stefani.
I do, but I like Blake Shelton
I've been
more.
liking her since No Doubt, so I've been a fan.
Okay,
I've been a fan for a long time.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, you look at that kind of stuff, and people. The thing is, we have the internet. We have a lot of people that are on the internet, social media, all this stuff, and it's easy to sit and you can pick out everything, and everything can be a conspiracy thought.
Yes.
Right? Everything.
Yes.
I don't care. Oh my God, the one corner of the field had a black
Go look
dot
up
on
shit.
it,
You can
and
find
that's
anything.
because so that the camera knew where to, because they knew the ball was coming to that corner.
Yep.
No, that was just a visual glitch.
Or there's a chip in the motherfucking ball that the camera is glued to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have anything to do that. We have, especially in the Super Bowl, we have multi-millions of dollars just in the camera.
They have so much money, they can have a dude running down the field
They could have
with a camera in live action.
Yes. In the middle of a play.
$37 million. Are you doing it?
Just get the fuck out the way.
Hey, dude, all you got to do is run back and forth for an hour and you make $40 million.
Right. Let's go.
I'll do it and I'm crippled.
Yeah. So, I mean, and even I'll tell you one thing that like really hit me. I seen it the other day and they were talking about Usher's performance, right? One, in the Super Bowl, for like the past 5 or 6 Super Bowls, they've talked about people being in red and how red is the Illuminati for sacrifice and all this stuff.
Because under the Super Bowl, they're sacrificing people.
Right. The color red signifies this. And I just smile and I laugh because I'm like, do you realize that red is the color of sacrifice in some realms? Red is also the color of love in some realms. Red is also the color of strength in some realms. So why are you just picking out certain shit?
And red is like one of the most...
It's the most popular country. I mean, the most popular color in the world.
Yes, 100%.
So you're going to... I don't care what you do.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Now, if you're freaking dressed up in a devil's outfit and it looks like you're having a baby that you're slicing the throat and sacrificing, okay, cool. That's a
little bit of sacrificial shit.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
They even talked about
They
Usher.
might be in black, though. Yeah.
right. They even talked about Usher, and like one of the things they pointed out with Usher was, which I thought was hilarious. So, you know, as he's dancing in the center of the stage, it goes from whatever, I think fire to a clock, right? And then they're talking about, well, as you see, you know, it goes to a clock, which means time, which means this, and he has a short period of time, so he has to sacrifice.
Which means he's gonna die in the next year. That's how we know we're right.
Right, and they go, oh. And did you notice? It stopped at 7 o'clock. And that means the number 7 in the Illuminati means blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, did anybody realize when it stopped at 7 o'clock on the clock, he said, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. That song has been out forever, right?
Listen.
So maybe that was smart. And then they're going through, they're like, look at the checkerboards in the back. And I'm like, that's a strobe. And if you know anything about lighting and LED lighting, when you do a strobe, all of the lights are not on at the same time. That's what creates the strobe.
If you look...
Goofballs.
If you look your hardest, you can start thinking of shit. These people have too much time to think. That's it. Let's take the fact that we're watching one of the best defensive showdowns ever. Taylor Swift chugged a beer. I don't give a fuck what that bitch did. Whatever they said the other bitch was throwing.
Yes, but I even see something about that Taylor Swift chugging a beer was a representation of something
right?
Satanic.
Like, why this other girl was... I think I thought what it looked like to me, she was trying to get noticed by the camera because they're only giving a fuck about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift chugged a beer. Right. That made me like Taylor Swift more. Right. She fucking cranked the beer out.
so we're talking about Ice Spice throwing up the devil horns.
What's up, dude?
She did something, and then she took her necklace and she was doing something, and they say, oh, that was upside down cross. Which initially, when people started talking about that, I was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, right?
Okay.
But that's because that's what the fuck I believe in, right? There are Wiccans out there that believe in Wiccanism, I think is the word.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're a Satanist, right? But okay, let's take all that into consideration. And then I
spiritual in a different way.
Right.
Yes.
And then I seen her pendant. With everybody kept saying it was an upside down cross, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of sort of looks like that, right? But then I seen the actual pendant laying flat, and it looked more like a snowflake, right? When you look at it at different angles, it looks like its pieces are longer, right? So I'm like, was that an upside down cross? To me, this is just me. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. To me, if I'm a Satanist, and I believe in that, you can go buy a pendant that's an upside down cross. You don't try to hide it. And if you, my big thing is, why are you going to do all that and then go, oh, well, this is subliminal? Well, no. If she's going to do it and she believes in that,
she would have had devil horns on.
If somebody,
she was sitting behind Taylor Swift, she knew she would have been on. She would have just had devil horns on, like, I'm the devil. That's what she would have done. And my big thing is, oh, well, now the conspiracy is, well, how did Ice Spice blow up so fast? She's not that good and blah, blah, blah. But has anybody looked at the top 100 Billboard chart? I'm a DJ. I look at it all the time. I'm going to say, for my taste, 75% of the Billboard Top 100 is garbage. But it's pop music. Everything is pop music. You know what all that shit is?
Fuckery.
It's when people, yes, but it's when people keep flicking the wave. They keep flicking to make the wave. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, somebody gets on the wave. Post Malone.
He's crazy.
He's a super duper star, right?
Yeah, he's crazy.
Post Malone comes out with White Iverson. I fucking loved it. Right. Legendary. Right. I love that song.
That's White Chocolate. That's Brian Williams.
Yeah. Right.
We ain't had no problem with Brian Williams.
Yeah.
Calling him White Chocolate.
I love him. Jason Williams.
My fault, Jason.
But anyway.
I know you're going to watch this and call me, but sorry. I made a mistake.
Call me and be mad, but it's cool. But Post Malone flicked that wave. Somebody was looking for something different, weird, in that he flicked that fucking wave, kept flicking his wave, kept changing his tune, kept doing his shit. Because he didn't do White Iverson back when he first started. He was doing bullshit back when he first started. When he did White Iverson, that was the right time. Everything, when he flicked that wave, everything was waving that way.
Right.
So everybody jumped on. Now he's a mega superstar.
Yeah. We can talk music. I love to talk music. And I think of people like Jelly Roll. Let's use him as an example. I'm a huge Jelly Roll fan. Yep. One, shout out to Mikey Shu. He turned me on to Jelly Roll years ago.
Yeah.
Right? I was a fan of his. I was listening to him rap, and I'm like, why is this dude not a star?
Yeah. He was a good rapper.
Nice.
I liked his freestyles better than his,
But he was nice. He was nice with
He was nice, yes.
For a white
dude.
His
country lyrics are fucking out cold.
But bro, this is the thing.
He accidentally fell on that.
I see. That's what people say. I don't think he accidentally fell on it. I think
he wanted to show. I think he just wanted to sing, and he was already he was like, fuck it, this ain't. I'm good at this. I know I'm good at this. I can write lyrics. Why don't I just sing this and see what goes on? And then I didn't think he expected to be a country music legend. I didn't think that he.
No. I mean, he talks about that.
Yeah, but
he says he's not deserving.
Yeah.
Right. He big time.
But that's a motherfucker that really was, but he was flicking the wave.
But how about
everywhere?
This? T-Rupp, how about this? And it goes back into everything that people say Illuminati and blah, blah, blah. And you had to wear a dress and you had to suck a dick and you had to do all this shit.
Well, I've been doing all that shit. I ain't fucking rich. No.
Fact. Well, you're wealthy. You're wealthy in heart.
Yeah.
So I go back to this, and I have to say this because this is really my mindset, and I haven't done it. 99.7% of the country. I'm not gonna say 99.9 because everybody says that shit.
Right.
But we're gonna say 99.7. It's fucking hard work and dedication. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. If you put in hard work and dedication, like some of these people do, we'll use Jelly Roll as an example. You think this dude just woke up one day and go, you know what? Fuck it.
I want to do a country song.
I want to write a country song.
Yep.
He goes to the studio, records it. Oh my God, it's a fucking hit.
No, he flicked the wave 5,000 times. There was already a fat rapper in Canada with neck tattoos. So he, you know.
What about this? He has a love.
He stayed
for music.
Yep, he stayed with it.
He talks about that. Like he grew up in country music. He grew up in R&B. He grew up with hip hop. He grew up with all these music genres. He loves them all. He loves music. I'm a DJ. People all the time, I'll go to sit down with somebody. They'll see me and they'll go, "Oh, well, do you play country?" And then I start naming off country artists, and then they go, "Okay, that's kind of the popular ones. You know those." And then I start naming off like underground.
What about George Strait and shit?
Bro, I start naming like underground. Like if you're a true country fan, you know these artists.
Right.
And they look at me and go, cool, you're booked. Am I in love with country music? No.
But will you honky tonk for a fucking dollar? Mm-hmm.
If I had my choice, this is my choice. I love all music. But if I had my choice, I'm playing 90s to early 2000s hip hop all day. If somebody says, can you play 90s to 2000 hip hop? Listen, I'll DJ for 25 hours for $1.
Yeah.
Because that's my groove. I love it. Right.
I already know your jive and shit. Yeah.
But it's like, to me, I don't want to get, we got some other stuff to talk about.
Because we still got to talk about the halftime show.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give my full opinion on it.
Let's go into the halftime show because, I can sit here and talk fucking music and debate shit all day long. But
so I was telling you to pull me out.
Right.
And I had to pull you.
Okay. You got to pull me back.
Halftime fucking show, dude. Everybody said it was a bust.
Everybody says that every year.
I know, every year. Yeah, they said the commercials were a bust. I had a good time with the commercials. I think it's great. Also, I looked at it.
Kanye's commercial, but we'll talk about that.
I liked, honestly, a lot of them. Yeah. I did. The Christopher Walken, best.
I missed that one.
But everybody was talking like him, you know. It was pretty funny. But anyway, my buddy called me and he's like, "Why are they hating on the halftime show?" I said, "People are hating on it." I was in 90s heaven. Ludacris had a fake afro.
Oh no, that's not fake.
No, it looked that good. I was like, dude, that bitch is fucking crispy.
But you got people every single year that just hate on the halftime show because you got to think about it.
I think they murdered it.
I think Usher has longevity. He's been in this game for
Usher, baby. Get the fuck out of here.
What was he, like 14 or something when he got into the game? And literally making hits.
Yeah.
Right?
In the early 2000s. Like, he don't
deserve halftime show. What? Because you're not an Usher fan. So you don't know. That would be like if somebody
18-year-olds hated it. 30-years were dying.
Said, George Strait, right? If they said, "Oh, George Strait's gonna do the halftime show," I'm gonna be like, "Why?"
Me too.
But the motherfucker has hits.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
He deserves it. Yeah.
Like somebody posted up, this was the best halftime show in history, right? And I had to chime in. And I love Usher. I love Ludacris. I love Lil Jon. I love Alicia Keys. I love Jermaine Dupri. His outfit was a little fucked up. But I was thinking, did you guys forgot about Michael Jackson? Did you guys forget about Prince singing Purple Rain in the rain in high heels, pimping? Y'all forgot about that? Like, And this is
You can easily go to your Google machine and go look at those.
Did you forget about Rolling Stones? Did you like
mega stars that were doing
Janet Jackson? You forgot about her?
Yeah.
What?
You forgot about her tit getting fucking shown on those? Get the fuck out of here,
now
bro.
They're playing that now. They're saying, "Oh, see how the conspiracy continues? Cut it out." It's wild. So go ahead, man. Go ahead. What's your thoughts on the halftime show, sir?
Fucking loved it.
My man.
I fucking every second. Give me two more minutes.
Bro,
Come on.
I started streaming Usher like you couldn't even believe.
Dude, I was trying to dance like Usher. What do you fucking mean? Over here crippled
that's why
and
you
fat.
fucked up your head.
No, but that was a throwback. That was beautiful. That was great. Ludacris looked amazing. That was great. That was just.
Well, he looks amazing because he's part of the Illuminati, and
Yeah.
they keep him young. He's drinking children's blood.
Children's blood, or sucking the fear out of them, or whatever they're doing.
Right.
Yeah. But I liked it.
Yeah.
I like Taylor Swift chugging beers. I thought the game was one of the better games that I've watched of a Super Bowl. I thought that Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and Andy Reid solidified themselves. Mm-hmm. And to Lloyd's point, I was coming on here like I was going to disrespect Lloyd.
Well, he did say some things. You want me to read them?
No, because he has a lot of good points about.
Lloyd's a football fan.
Yes, he is, but he has a lot of good points. But all I was gonna say is, if they win 3, there's no talking. If they win 3 in a row, nobody else did it. It's their own history.
Well, no. Then it's then it's part of the conspiracy.
But I think
now, hold on. Now, if Taylor Swift breaks up with Kelce and then they lose,
it's her fault.
It's her fault.
Fucking bitch. No. But the three-headed monster like Belichick, Brady, and Gronk with Vince Wilfork.
Okay.
And then but
now we got Mahomes,
Kelce, Reed, and fucking Chris Jones.
Okay.
And that Chris Jones, like
four-headed dragon,
dude, and
Illuminati.
But that was Bill Belichick. So right now, stat-wise, Travis Kelce, yeah, right. Travis Kelce, if he goes in the playoffs again, which I believe he will, at least one more time in his career until he retires, and he gets 13 catches and 300 yards in however many games he plays in these playoffs, he takes every receiving record.
Are you going to put him in as the tight end GOAT?
I put him in as the receiving GOAT in the playoffs, period.
He's a tight end, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he leads receiving yards, catches, all that. It's real close. He's real close.
Okay.
And it would solidify him, stat-wise,
right?
But
we don't go by stats anymore.
Because Lloyd's point, Gronk was a monster. He was a freight train,
right?
And Travis plays a little different, but Travis is really good in the run game, just like fucking Gronk. In clutch moments and shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've not been like this huge fan. You know me, I don't watch a bunch of games and all that stuff. But I have to say, like, to me, from the football that I watch, Kelce and Gronk are real similar.
Very.
Their style is kind of the same. Their build is kind of the same. Their attitude's the same. They cuss out a fucking coach. They don't give a fuck.
Just like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. The only thing they're missing now is longevity, is more accomplishments.
Okay.
Tom Brady in the 5-year stretch won 3 Super Bowls.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes in his 5-year stretch won 3 Super Bowls.
Tom Brady also has 84 Super Bowls titles or something.
More, yeah.
He's got so many rings. That Michael Jordan's jealous.
There's the best quarterback because Tom Brady came back after a 9-year stint of not getting a Super Bowl and played the best football of his life at his old age.
I'm a Tom Brady fan.
That's what
because he went to Michigan.
Yeah, and that's what I think Patrick Mahomes is going to do. If you have Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs, they're always a fucking chance to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I love it. I like Patrick Mahomes, man. He's biracial. He light skinned. He got a good wife that supports him. He
talks like him. Kermit the Frog.
Bro, listen. I never ever thought that until I seen like a video or a meme or something. Then I started paying attention, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Kermit the Frog.
I never paid attention to that until somebody pointed it out. Ain't that crazy? You know what? Speaking of pointing shit out, I got a question for you. I said I was going to say it here on the podcast to a friend of mine. Shout out to Bethany. So the question is, would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
I'm not going to say what's the matter, baby. Well, I did, but...
Nothing's a matter, baby. So you knew it. Bro, she told me that last night and I about fell the fuck out. But because I fell right into it. I was like, what? What's the matter, baby? She was like, nothing. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
So I told Bethany I would shout that out on the podcast tonight.
That's a good one. I like that.
You almost fell into it. You thought about it.
But I would eat the baby goat.
You'd eat the baby goat. Me too. Baby goats are good.
Fuck a matter, baby, dude. I'm trying to eat that goat.
Yeah, dude. So let's see. Where else we going? Where else we going this evening?
No, Beyonce.
Oh, yes. We got to talk about. See, we're back on. See, it's Super Bowl, halftime, music.
Beyonce, you just swiped off. She's allowed to get seen. She's beautiful in her blonde hair. She's beautiful in
the cowboy hat.
She could be bald.
Was a thing.
Yeah.
There was a reason behind it. Dropping a country album.
And it's going to be number one. Are you mad?
Have you listened to it?
No. Oh. But are you mad that a black girl is going to be top country music artist?
Listen, I am not mad at all. First and foremost, I'd like to say this on the record, and I don't give a fuck about the Beehive or anybody else that's going to judge me for it. I am not a Beyonce fan. I have not been a Beyonce fan since Destiny's Child. Her first album after Destiny's Child, Fire. It is what it is, right?
Right.
But overall, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan.
No, I'm just kidding.
When they said she was coming out with a country album, and this is before the Super Bowl, so I knew the purpose of the cowboy hat and all this stuff, right? Yeah. When they said she was coming out with a country album, I was like, that's going to be fire.
Yeah.
Because I really thought, I'm thinking Luke Bryant, I'm thinking like these pop country folks, right? That is they do cross genres, and this is gonna be country dance to the T. This is gonna be fire.
Fire for your DJing,
bro. I thought that, and the first song I listened to, I think it's called "Hold 'Em," and it started out with like banjos and shit like that. I'm like, no, Beyonce, no, you don't have to go. You don't have to go that country.
Yeah,
it's just stop it. Be pop country.
Yeah.
Be Taylor Swift.
Be you.
Be Taylor Swift before she went pop.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, do they?
Yeah.
They think she's just a pop artist. She was a country artist first. But anyway, go with that. Go with the pop country. You're trying to dig way deep into.
Yep. Is that what she wanted?
Stop, bro. You got to listen to it. I'm not a fan. But pop, if she dropped, and she may come with, she only dropped 2 singles. If she comes with that Beyonce pop, that I think of this. I think of
Get Up and Move.
I think of Destiny's Child on country, right? You give me that, oh, I'm a pop country fan.
I need anyway. A soldier in here. Where you at?
Matter of fact, Beyonce, this is what I need you to do. I need you to drop that joint with Nelly. You and Nelly on some pop, country, hip hop. See, I'm a fan of the Heartland album, so
listen, straight up. Do you, Beyonce? Cool that you're trying.
Right.
Totally take your advice. Don't go too far. Don't bring the banjos out.
Right, stop.
Come on. Let's still use a DJ.
There's no need.
Yeah. You're not fucking, you're Beyonce. Do you.
Do some pop country, have Jay-Z drop a quick verse, have Nelly on some joints. Winning. Yeah.
Jay-Z looks like shit.
Yeah, but Jay-Z don't give a fuck because he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to let you know. See, the Lord,
I like that.
will never bless me with that much money. You know why? Because I'm fucking petty. I'm petty, and he knows it. I'm petty, bro. That's why I stay in my lane. I stay where I'm at. I always make enough money to get what I need. My family's good. Everybody around me is good.
Yeah.
I make sure that I got that much money.
Yeah.
I'm not rich. I'm not super wealthy. Don't even care because the Lord
knows. He
knows. You fuck around and give me $1 million. You ain't even got to give me $1 billion. You give me $1 million, I'm gonna act funny. Friends and family, I'm gonna let you know. You'll know when I make over like $500,000 because I'm gonna be real funny acting. Yeah. What you think?
I'm gonna act funnier. I'm gonna have zero fucks. Zero.
I'm with you. And that's why we can't be blessed with it, bro. Because they know we're gonna be petty. Matter of fact, we're gonna go into the petty portion of this podcast before we go.
Okay.
Me and Lloyd talked about it. We did some things. I didn't put it out because we were both in here just drinking, and we was real petty. We came and we shot a whole petty podcast. I'm gonna give some clips here and there.
Petty pod,
bro. I want to take a 5-minute segment just to be petty.
Start it off.
I
gotta get into the mood.
Okay, so people, they hit me up. I made some posts, right? And one of the things I said was, if you got on dirty Air Force Ones, don't talk to me. There's no reason for your white Air Force Ones to be dirty. Like, clean them. Every time you wear them, clean them. They never should be dirty. They're white Air Force Ones. There's people that have 20,000 pair of Air Force Ones so they don't get dirty.
Yeah.
You scuff an Air Force One, people throw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
You can't have gray Air Force Ones. If you're going to treat your shoes like that, buy the black. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
That's why I got black ones.
Boom. So that's one of my petty pet peeves is if you got on dirty Air Force Ones, don't talk to me. Your turn. I got a couple more.
This is going to get real petty.
Let's go.
I hate a motherfucker with face tattoos that thinks I'm one of him.
Okay. I
ain't nothing like you, bro.
Oh, I never thought about that.
I ain't nothing like that shitty ass heart you got or TJ, your fucking crackhead girlfriend's face. I don't have none of that on me.
I never thought of that.
I don't have bad decisions on my face. I have art.
People do. Other people that have face tats.
Neck tat or face tat, these motherfuckers look at me and start. Fuck you what? What the fuck you want, dog?
Shit, I love it. I never thought about it that way.
The fuck you want?
Now you're getting aggressive. You're getting aggressive. Another pet peeve of mine. So I'm gonna be petty. And you're gonna be a little offended by this.
Go ahead.
Okay. People that come out of the house and go to stores and go to shit in pajamas, right? I have a pet peeve with that. I don't like it. My wife will tell you I get upset for no reason, but this is one of the reasons why I get upset. first and foremost, you're just coming out in the house in your pajamas. I immediately judge you. I do. You're lazy. But I really judge you if your shits is dirty. Like, come on.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, if you come out in pajamas, bro, like, let them be clean.
I'm on the petty side with you. With that,
okay,
I'm not offended by any means because
I'm offended.
I don't smell bad. I'm not.
And that's part of it. That's definitely part of it.
I'm not dirty. I might have stains, but I ain't dirty. I'm comfortable with myself. But the people that like don't walk into the fucking store with your titties flopping, your fucking shit all jiggling. Bro, your hair looks like right. You could clean my chimney.
Like literally,
don't do that.
You just woke up.
Yep.
You threw on slippers.
Greasy hair. No.
And you went to the store. No, I know some people they have to do that. I get that, bro. I get that aspect of it. What I'm talking about is when you're coming out and you got like the plush pajama pants on. You know what I mean? As a fit, that might look dope. Right?
But SpongeBob pajamas with cheetah fucking print on it?
I don't even care about that. But my thing is, they can't look like you just sat in a bucket of mud, and then you got on slippers that look like you just walked through hell, and then your hair's fucked up, and it's like
look presentable.
To me, it's like this is my pet peeve.
I'm wearing a dress saying that.
Right. That's why I said you might be offended. But to me, it's like, people, I know you don't give a fuck. I know you don't give a fuck. It's obvious, right? What people think about you or whatever. But have self-respect.
Decency.
Yes. And bro, that's another thing. I got to get petty. Bro. You can't have body odor like you haven't taken a fucking shower in 2 months. And I know I'm gonna get flack for this, and I just don't even give a fuck. Even if you're homeless, there are opportunities out there for you to shower. You can go to the community center, take a shower. You can go to Oaks and take a shower. There's so many places out here that will just allow you to take a shower.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, bro, you know those people that are they're funky to be funky. Pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm petty. I'm being petty, bro. If you super funky, fuck you, don't give me a hug. Give me a pound.
I'm not a funky kind of guy.
Not at all. I hug you all the time.
Yeah, I'm not like today. I got out from the gym. I forgot to put deodorant on.
Stinking ass.
Yeah. So I went home.
I got some Simply Natural over here.
Right.
Natural deodorant.
I went home, and that's low key the full reason why I came in here with a one little marinara sauce stain on my shit. I wouldn't have came.
Right. Oh yeah, you know.
But it was, I just got out the gym. And I took a shower there and shit, but it's like I'm still like hot when I get out the shower.
Right.
Even though I take a cold shower, I'm still sweating a little bit. The body odor is right there because your pores are wide open, right, like ready to rumble.
Just like
as soon as I because I was going to pick my sister up.
Bro, you got face tats, so you just automatically supposed to stink.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't want my regular deodorant because I don't know. I don't like it because my wife got this deodorant that's powder, and I just got out the gym, bro. Like I'm still not wet, like sweating, but I'm still like,
say it.
Not moist. Yeah. Like just got out, like I took a hot shower, washed, took a cold shower to end it, but then I sit out and I'm still sweating.
Right.
Like I feel like it's clean because I'm drinking a ton of water and shit, but
it's just normal.
Yeah, and then I come home and then I smell my sweatshirt and I'm like, what that smells like me. Like not like a stinky, not like a stinky armpit. That smells like Tyler. Like you don't need to be fucking. You need to. So I put my wife's deodorant on, and it fucking killed. I love that powdered deodorant that girls use. I love it.
Bro,
it works.
I'm gonna give you one before we leave.
You got a powder?
Yeah, all natural.
I like that.
I got you. Simply Natural. Speaking of Simply Natural, that's gonna be a new sponsor for us. Simply Natural Bath and Body website coming. One day, I'm not gonna say soon because my website game is horrible right now.
It's like game's
but
bad.
it will. I will have a Facebook page coming soon. Again, I had one, but they took it down. They didn't take it down. They hacked my account and I don't have access to it. But we'll work that out anyway. I'm gonna hook you up with that.
Wait,
I guess we got to get back out of the petty stuff because I can keep going. And
I don't. Also, now that I say just a few things that, because I agree with it, but like really, I can't be bothered.
Mm-hmm. And some people are just like
unless
that.
I'm like getting kidnapped or my family's getting kidnapped. Like what really? I mean, I'm not bothered. And even when it does happen, I know you're petty, but even when it does happen to you, you're not visually like you just like. Look at this bitch.
Yeah, I ain't recording them. Maybe I should start.
The petty prince, fucking coming through. Yeah, but that's like it. It's so hard to bother me. Yeah, it's so hard. My wife bothers me, but that's different bother. That is what has to me cultivated our friendship. Is that. Yeah.
That particular thing about you is you give zero fucks.
And a lot of people say that, but they don't mean it.
Right. I say it too.
Yeah.
But I don't mean it.
Yeah.
I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I'm just being honest. I'm being open. I say it all the time. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what somebody thinks about me. I do.
A little bit. I mean, it has a little weight.
A lot.
But to me,
probably for me, I think about it too much, right? But now I'm gonna start getting to a point where I actually, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you, and it sounds kind of cheesy, right? But I give a damn about my community more than I care about myself. And I need to kind of flip-flop that. I need to care about myself first because then I can do more for my community. There's a lot of things that I don't do for my community because I'm in my feelings. If that makes sense.
I think you developed a different way than me because I had to focus like inner self with the injury and shit.
Right.
So I fell in love with me. And then now I give a fuck about the community. Okay. Like I give a fuck that I want my surroundings to be a good place. And I'm so deep into this place that I want this place to be a good place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sure. My family, my whole family, all of them. My dad, my mom, my sister. I want everybody to be safe. My kids. But like I fell in love with me a million times because I was told no, and I did it.
See, and that I'm gonna get back. That makes all the sense in the world because
you gotta fall in love with you again, but you gotta fall in love with you undeniably, like you gotta just know.
Yeah,
you can't have a doubt.
Yeah.
That's the weird. I don't know because. I can say that, but you can't think of that in your head. I don't know because it sounds stupid.
But I tell people all the time. I tell my sons this all the time, both of them.
And you love them beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, without question. Even though I want to fuck them up.
Yeah, and you love Dana without a shadow of a doubt.
Even though I love her. I'm not going.
But do you love you beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Beyond a I mean,
not at all. Not at all.
That's where.
Right.
That's where you're wrong. You're not where you're wrong. You fell in love with wanting your everything, your wife, your kids, them, what they make. You wanted your community to be good for them. Start thinking about yourself. My wife don't do that.
Bro,
She needs to start thinking about her.
I say this all the time, and I always say, I give the best advice that I don't follow, right?
Yeah.
I say this all the time. You have to be selfish. You have to take care of yourself
You're not.
Because you can't take care of someone else if you're not taking care of yourself. And I say that all the time. And it sounds great.
Do you love Michael as love as you love Dana?
It makes a good snippet, right? But real talk, like, I do give a fuck about too much shit, and I need to give a fuck about me.
I love me the most, I would say.
Okay.
But that's not. I love Jess beyond me. Like, I love me. Before I got the opportunity to fall in love with Jess, I fell in love with me on a different way, right?
Okay.
Right? And
So where do you think it should be?
I'm not saying
Just real quick.
it's
I'll go first. So I think for me, I don't know if this is right, wrong, or indifferent, but I think for me, it should be self, my wife, now my grandkids, and then my children.
okay. So if it's your wife and then yourself, where the fuck that tree don't work? The roots ain't right. The roots have to be you. Love has to
that's
be.
what.
Yeah,
I said
no,
that.
you
My
did
wife,
say
yeah.
that. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Like when I said it, you have to be the root of love in order for you to be able to spread the love. You know what I'm saying? So that's where.
And see, and I think I used to
And
be.
it's never too late.
I used to be my wife,
my
my
kids,
kids, my grandkids, and then me.
and then yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And then maybe everybody else. But then, like, I like my mom a
brothers,
lot.
sisters,
I love TJ. I love my sis, But it's got to be you.
Yeah.
And then, but that makes it easier for everybody down
else.
that tree.
Yeah. Because if I'm happy, it's easier for me to make everybody
They
else
don't
happy.
need to.
Yeah.
They don't need to sacrifice their happiness for
Bro,
you.
we're getting ready to get deep.
Yeah.
And I know you got to go. I got to go.
Tai Hungy.
I'm going to say a couple things before we exit. First and foremost, for all that support us, I love you unconditionally.
Thank
Love
you.
It. We are probably going to take a break for about a month, kind of regroup for. I didn't even talk to you about that. I see the look on your face. We're going to kind of take a time to regroup, redo some things. We'll probably come back around. We'll probably take off March, come back strong in April. So I wanted to let people know that. So in case you're not seeing us coming out every week, that's the reason why. But during that time, while we're off, please go check out Land Your Plane podcast. That's my brother TJ the Mayor, Mikey Shu. We got Drewski. They got a great podcast. Check it out. Some other podcasts that are going to be dropping hopefully soon from Beyond the Tracks Productions is Music, Money, and Mayhem. Of course, Big Mike Spotlight will come back, as well as Foods and Flicks. Check those out when they come out. We're going to be dropping those. Those will probably drop during the summer. But just to let you know, we're going to be gone for a little bit, probably about a month. We're not wrapping up. We will be back. We're going to still be recording to have something for you guys. All my sponsors, please know that we ain't going nowhere. And I keep looking at that Tyler's face. This is not T-Rose's face. Tyler's looking like, bro, you didn't tell me about none of this shit. But go ahead. What you thinking? You go ahead and drop some shit.
I like it. Gives us time to figure out the show.
It's time to readjust.
And I like the other shows that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
I can figure what the fuck they are
Boom.
from their name, but yeah, I like everything. A month for me. What's gonna happen? Yeah, no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like We ain't gonna stop recording. We're still gonna be recording.
Yeah.
It's just we're just not gonna drop anything for about a month and a half.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's even smart. That's yeah.
It's I have a plan. I have a vision.
Build the bank.
I just have a vision.
Build the bank.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it off camera. But once again, I just want to say thank you to Tyler Daniel Rupp.
Ew.
I want to say thank you to Lloyd Cheatham. I want to thank you to all of our sponsors, because without you, we wouldn't be doing this shit because I wouldn't have the space. So
why didn't you say Lloyd's middle name, Lloyd Penelope Cheatham? Why didn't you say that?
Bro, I don't think it's Penelope. Oh, shit. I just drew a blank. I know his name. If I said his name, you'd be like, oh, what?
Okay, Preston. Lloyd Preston. Okay.
I ain't good. No, I'm not going to put you out there, Lloyd, brother. I love you. I'll see
Lloyd
you soon.
Priscilla. Okay, I get it.
I'll see you soon. This is DJ Big Mike.
This is T Daddy Fat. Oh, Grandma Goik. I love you, Lloyd.
And this is Beyond the Tracks Podcast. Peace.